very busy weekend.
Welcome to the Unitarian Universalists of Southold, formerly the First Universalist Church of Southold. Whoever you are, wherever you come from, whomever you love, we welcome you. Today we are gathering on the traditional lands of the Ammonhansuck Nation, the original stewards of this land thousands of years ago. My name is Susan Johnson. I'm a member of the Board of Trustees and also a member of several committees. We are so glad to see you, whether you are visiting for the first time or come often. If you are not on our mailing or email list, please sign our guest book on the welcome desk as you enter from the parking lot. You will then receive the Free Spirit newsletter each month and hear about upcoming events. Copies of the newsletter are on the action table to the left as you enter behind me. Please like us on our Facebook page, Unitarian Universalists of Southold -UU. We stream our services there, and you can find services archived. We are now streaming on YouTube rather than on Facebook because it is easier to do and much easier for people to find. The action table has other information that you may find interesting. Also, for your use, there is masks and hand sanitizer. We offer many ways to serve this community, from providing hospitality, flowers, and ushering on Sunday mornings, to joining our social action and other committees. By the way, it's a lot of fun to be on a committee, especially when there are more people. So I encourage people to think about doing it and join in. Please stay after the service for coffee and refreshments and lively conversation. On the back of your order of service are announcements. You can read them, but I will also assist you. We have yoga meditation, a beautiful program with Nancy Bayless at 4 p.m. on Monday. Labyrinth Walk of the Southold at the Presbyterian Church with the Reverend Valerie Friesman at 5 p.m. We have Sunday service on the 25th by a sermon called Garden of the Mind by Reverend Friesman. May 30th in North Fork Action Center at 4 p.m. Sunday services coming up on June 1st is A Reflection on Emerson by the Reverend Ben Warden. And then we have Covenant Group and Coping with Grief and first annual art show in the summer. So you can hear that we do a lot of stuff, and we would love you to join us. Are there any other brief announcements relating to the life of this congregation?
I just wanted to remind everybody for the art show that we're having in late June, early July, we are still looking for artists who want to do the show. If you know anybody, if you're self-interested or you know any other artists that might be interested, please see me after the service. Okay, talk to you later.
Not listed in your order of service is the June 11th Social Action Committee meeting, which will be here and also online. Currently, we are still collecting shoes for En Mi Camino. The bin out front is actually already full, so we'll be calling them for their first pickup. We are collecting food for CAST. Currently, we have a rack in the back hallway that you can put your canned goods on. They are not doing a special collection right now. We did collect for Butterfly Effect. I hope you received that. We did it ahead of time, which is unusual. And we are going to be marching in both the Pride Parade and the Juneteenth Parade. They're on different dates than when they're actually celebrated this year because Greenport has a lot of activities. The most important for them is their high school graduation, which conflicted with a bunch of the parades, and there was lots of negotiation as who was going to have service when. By the way, look forward to what we're going to be doing for one of those days. I'll let Susan talk a little bit more about that. We're actually not going to be holding a service on a Sunday morning because the parade is the same time. But we're going to be doing something special in Mitchell Park.
Yes, we are trying very hard to grow our congregation, and we're looking for families and children. So we thought we'd do something special after the parade at our station. And we're hoping to attract a lot of people to find out more about our faith and all the wonderful things that we all do together. So I will give you more information about that as we go along. Mary, want to speak? By the way, very happy to see Seal, our long-term member, back with us. And sitting comfortably, and I hope hearing. And Mary, you've been gone a long time for us. We're used to having you here every week, so I'm so happy to see you back. And Margaret. Well, of course, and Margaret. Not only is she back, having recently been in the hospital, she's playing the music today. Hooray for Margaret.
One more announcement. After this service, I'm going to attend a type of prayer call called Planetary Transformation. So with that, find me over there.
Now is the time in our service when we greet our neighbor. whether by habit or out of need, whether in body or through cyberspace. You entered this sanctuary, light shining sky inside, open space for hearts and minds. There is no separation here of the sacred from the profane, no setting apart from the natural world. For nothing can be more precious than the ordinary beauty of spring or the stirrings of the human spirit. Let us bring then our holy hearts and our sacred bits of soil into this place of ritual and song. Let us once more commingle the elements of heaven and earth in this shrine of interconnection. Come, let us worship together. Our opening hymn is number 149, Lift Every Voice and Sing, and please do it with fervor. Love is the spirit of this congregation, and service is law. This is our great covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truth in love, and to help one another. this wonderful congregation. Now is the time in our service when we ask people to step forward and drop a stone to share with us either a joy or sorrow or concern.
Okay. Yikes. I'm going to look for the biggest stone here that I can find. Oh, here's a good one. Yeah, this is a gigantic stone of thanks for all the amazing warmth I have felt coming from you guys since I've gotten sick. It's just, it's wonderful. And so I just want to say thank you.
We know it's working when it cracks.
Hi everybody. I'm Alex Spire, and I haven't been here since my father's memorial in November, which was the day before my birthday. So that was a very special celebration. And I want to thank you guys for everything that you've done to support our entire family. And I feel the same way that, you know, the warmth of our community has made missing my father a little less so. And this is my first time back since that day in November. So I have a lot of joy in the fact that it's now the spring and we've come through the hardest parts of the winter and into the spring and beyond. So I guess I'm grateful to be here with you guys. Did you hear all that?
Yes.
Okay, good.
So I also have a couple of weeks to get over another bronchitis, so I'm very happy about that. And then I wish I had, again, a bucket of stones for every... There's this woman that I follow on Facebook, and she did this joke. She said, it took me a moment. Someone asked me what I was going to do in the fall, and I needed a moment to realize that they were talking about autumn and not the catastrophic fall of a civilization, which is kind of how I feel. So I guess I have hopeful signs for the pushback that's coming all around, and hopefully we can limit what horrible things are further done before we can have this next round of elections to kick these awful people out.
Fixed it.
Yeah, yay, just in time. Thank you, Mary, for, and can't touch something, I think. Thank you so much for being here, Alex, and Judith. And Margaret, boy, you got guts. Just coming out of the hospital with pneumonia and playing the recorder, and I know how much that takes. Yeah, but thank you so much for being here. And this is a little stone of joy for all of that. And for all of us and all our elders and those that cannot be with us, one of them today is my husband, who hasn't actually been here in quite some time. He's been very ill. He's going to be having surgery on Monday. Keep fingers crossed that it's a short surgery. That means good. Long surgery doesn't mean good.
I want to especially thank Celestina, who did our greeting and collection gathering. She's a relatively new friend, and we're so grateful she's wanting to be a part of us. Thank you so much for coming, Alex. I remember that beautiful service. It was a gorgeous service. I remember Jack all the time. Such a wonderful man, and such a great husband to you, Judith, and father to your children.
This is a stone of gratitude for everybody who participated in the spaghetti night and game night. We have been eating spaghetti at our house for 3 days straight.
And one final mention I'll make is that we did have a beautiful service here yesterday for Malcolm Day, the late husband of our music director, Charlotte. It was really beautiful. There were a lot of tears. And for me, it was a wonderful way to get to know who Malcolm was. Well, we don't have to remember who she was because she's still with us. Oh, she's not here today for obvious reasons. And our beloved Ginny pitches in whenever Charlotte can't be here. Thank you, Ginny. Let us remember there are always joys and sorrows that go unspoken for many reasons. But we are not alone as we hold one another in our hearts. For the guidance of great principles and values and the examples of integrity around us, we give thanks for all that lifts us up and for lessons that lead us. For the times when we are brought low by anxiety and adversity, show us the hidden wells of love we can tap into. Help us rise up once more, just once more, and once more again will surely be enough. Remind us we do not strive in vain, that we are part of a chorus, that resilience is in our bones, that peace will prevail on earth, and that healing and grace come like soft rain. Be thou an ever-present strength upon our journeys, and teach us that in falling down we do rise again. This we ask in the name of all that is holy. May it be so. to have a very wonderful presentation by the youth of the Butterfly Effect Project. They are the beneficiaries of an amazing program that Tijuana Fulford, who was the visionary founder and executive director of the Butterfly Effect, a non-profit organization dedicated to empowering youth by eliminating barriers to success. She's a Black female leader with a deep commitment to her community. Tijuana's journey and that of the youth in the project is one of resilience, transformation, and performance.
Good morning. So I'm going to start off by introducing Genesis to come up. Then we're going to follow Genesis by Alexandria, and then by DeAndre, and then by Gianna.
Hello, my name is Genesis Fulford, and I'm a junior volunteer at the Butterfly Effect Project. I'm going to be speaking about metamorphosis. Metamorphosis, only 12 letters, but the weight of that word is 12 times more powerful than you think. If you were to Google metamorphosis right now, the definition will be a transformation or change in form, structure, or substance. However, when I think of metamorphosis, I think of the illuminating combination of triumph and struggle. I think of the hardships that will change you, the relationships that will break you, and the new paths that will frame you and be your defining point. Metamorphosis is often feared because it's unknown. It's different and it's subjective. Your change might not be my change. The fact that you're blindly stepping into something so powerful makes them a little bit weary. However, without challenge, without perseverance, and without change, I guarantee you wouldn't be who you are right now. What if you didn't leave that toxic friendship? What if you didn't realize your worth? What if you didn't stand up for yourself? What if you didn't change? I want you to ask yourself that. What would I be doing if I didn't undergo metamorphosis and didn't change? Where would I be now?
Thank you. Just really quickly, when we were asked to speak, we were trying to find something, a topic that everyone could understand and grapple with, and I knew that they would have something to say, and we decided that topic would be metamorphosis, change. In the organization, change is a necessity, it's constant, and just yesterday we had a ceremony where change happened. We were able to actually demonstrate the change in a physical form, so I just want you guys to know that each story that you're going to have today is going to be about their change or their growth or the next part of evolution. Alexandria?
Good morning, my name is Alexandria Fulford. Sorry about my voice, it's gone, but I'm going to be speaking about my metamorphosis.
She can use this one. You stand away from it. Like, that's it. There you go. Anyway.
Hi everyone, my name is Alexandria Fulford. Sorry about my voice, I lost it. But I am a senior attending William Flint High School, and I am a junior volunteer at the Butterfly Effect Project. My metamorphosis is me going into college. I'm going to the First Nations HBCU degreeing school, which is Lincoln University, to go on a pre-law track to become a civil rights attorney. This change for me has been very overwhelming, but it's been very exciting. I've been nervous. I leave August 3rd. But maybe when I become a civil rights attorney definitely has something to do with my identity. I am West African, part of the Sierra Leone tribe, and I'm Haitian. And I feel like since I come from a descendant of slaves and everything going on in the world, I definitely feel like we do need more civil rights people on the front line, because I don't stand for nobody rights getting violated. No matter what you look like, who you are, pink, purple, color blue, I stand with everyone and for everyone. The Butterfly Effect Project has done an amazing job by getting me many scholarships, by connecting me with people, by having me touring my campus over 1 million times to make sure that I know that this is home for me, to make sure I feel very, very comfortable helping me with my move-in, my setup, and to help me also get into a lot of clubs and dance stuff on the team because I want to do majorette when I get there. So my change is me going into college and becoming a new self. So that is my change.
DeAndre?
Good morning. Good morning. My name is DeAndre, and I am now the head JV of the Butterfly Effect Project. Metamorphosis is when an animal changes as a lot as it grows up, like how a caterpillar turns into a butterfly. It starts as an egg, then becomes a caterpillar, then a pupa, and finally a butterfly. To me, it means that change is a part of life and can lead to amazing things. Even when things seem tough, we can grow and become better. Just like how the caterpillar becomes a better butterfly. A time when I had to experience change was when my first sister went off to college. Senior year started to approach and my sister was visiting colleges and trying to decide where her next step will be. My sister, while I was at home in my feelings because my sister was really going off to college and leaving me. Of course, I was happy for my sister to be going to college, but because I know that's all my mother wants, but a little part of me wasn't having it. All I could think about was the times me and my siblings would play all day, eat lunch, take naps, play again, and repeat. My siblings mean a lot to me. Fast forward, it's the day before my sister leaves for college. The college she chose was Stony Brook University, by the way, which I was happy because I didn't want her to go far. So I'm in my room shedding tears without anybody noticing while listening to my sister pack her stuff. Next day comes, it's move-in day. Behind my smile was me holding back tears. My big sister really did it. She graduated and is off to college. I was a proud little brother. This was a major change for me because things might feel a bit different at home now, but I have more space and quiet, but also miss the fun and company of my big sister. It's a big change, but it can also be an opportunity to grow in new ways and a reminder that things are changing and we're growing up.
Gianna?
Good morning, everyone. This is my story on metamorphosis. I'd like to start by introducing myself. My name is Gianna Miller. I'm 11th grade, and I have been in the Butterfly Effect Project for 7 years. I have participated in many different groups of this organization, such as BAG, our social justice group, Managing Blitz, our competition-winning dance team. These are just a couple of the opportunities that I've been active in while being with the Butterflies. When I first joined the Butterfly Effect Project, I was quiet and preferred to stay out of the spotlight. I was unsure of how to break out of my comfort zone. Throughout the years being with the Butterfly Effect Project, they have built my confidence majorly. In return, with this new confidence, I began to blossom. From being inducted into the Honor Society, discussing topics with government officials, and applying and getting into a medical internship this summer at Duke University. Thank you. I firmly believe that with the help of this organization, I was able to push myself and achieve. And now that I'm another one of the new head JVs, I can't wait to see what the rest of this journey will bring me. Thank you.
Can you hear now? Thank you, wonderful people. I also noticed that 2 of the young people who spoke have shared the same last name with Tijuana. So I suspect they are related. Thank you so much. It's really very inspiring to see what can be done for youth who come with fewer advantages than many of our youth do.
Let me turn this one off. There we go.
Time now for our meditation music. We seek our place in the world and the answers to our heart's deep questions. As we seek, may our hearts be open to unexpected answers. May we be reminded that all beings are whole, sacred, and worthy. Let our hearts be welcoming of multiple truths, not holding hard or fast to closed-mindedness or judgmental thinking. What can we learn from each other in the richness of our differences? May the heart of compassion help us recognize the sacred in each other and bridge differences in these challenging times. May each of us be held in relationship, accountability, and the power of beloved community. Blessed be. Our closing hymn is 169, We Shall Overcome, and sing it like you believe it. My friends, there is a power at work in the universe. It works through human hands, but is not made by human hands. It is a creative, sustaining, and transforming power, and we can trust that power with our lives and with our ministries. It will sustain us whenever we take a stand on the side of love, whenever we take a stand for peace and justice, whenever we take a risk. Trust in that power. We are together held by that power.
I need the mic today. I don't want to sing full out. Getting over bronchitis. Take my hand, lead me on, stand. I am tired, I am weak, I am worn. Through the storm, through the night, lead me on to the light. Take my hand, precious Lord, lead me on. Grow with dream, precious Lord, linger near, and my life is gone. Through the storm, through the night, lead me on to the light. Take my hand, precious Lord, lead me on. Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on, let me stand. I am tired, I am weak, I am worn. Through the storm, through the night,